You don't know who I am, do you?
Yes, I'm going to come.
Iron Buffalo, cause Iron Snake no work. I wish that fuck would have came and knocked on my fucking door, because I would have knocked his fucking teeth down his goddamn throat, and I really invite him to come back to fit in Virginia, you fucking piece of shit.
It's like a first-person video game.
We're playing Call of Duty right now.
There, he's got diapers, ladies and gentlemen. Kino Casino.
You should still ring the doorbell.
No. So, there was one night where Nora came from England, right? Some people know about this time. The Kiwis know about this time. Because, and they're very important to this story because they were involved and they don't even know that they were involved. Hear this. So one night, me, Ralph, and Nora are hanging out. We're drinking some beers. I bought a bottle of vodka. We're taking shots. Having an amazing night. Fun times. Laughs all around. At a certain point, when the drunk hit him, he just got like really... Me and Nora were fine though. We're watching television, heading out for some smokes and stuff. She's not a smoker, but she's like, I'll have one cigarette, whatever. But Ralph starts like getting quiet and really like distant. And we could even tell it was very uncomfortable. So he heads into his bedroom and he's on his laptop, which I found out later that he was on Kiwi Farms. So evidently, the people of Kiwi Farms knew that she was over through one of his tweets or something, like a photo or so, whatever the reason everyone knew about this. And someone must have written, Andy is fucking Nora. Which I wasn't. Just gonna say it right now. She's a lovely person, had a great time, very nice to hang out and drink that night. We're in the living room and we're laughing. Haha, I said a joke. Oh, yeah, it's funny, right? Ralph comes out of the room. Hang on, just a little bit louder. Ralph comes out of the room like this. And she's standing. We came in from a smoke. That's what it was. We were laughing on the way in from a smoke. We're like, oh, yeah. Ralph comes out of the room and goes in front of her. He's like, you're gonna fucking come into my fucking room or you get the fuck out and die. And at this point, I'm just like I didn't even know what to do. I was like, I said something like, are you okay, dude? He goes, shut the fuck up, fam. And I was like, whoa, buddy. He gets really close to Nora, like really close. Face to face. He goes, you hear me, bitch? You hear me? You're going to come in my fucking room right now. And she goes, Ethan, what are you doing? He goes, you know what I'm doing. And I went, yo, bro. And he turns, he goes, shut the fuck up. Just yells. And then he goes, so what's it gonna be? A or B? She's like, okay, we can go. She's like, I'll just go. No, she goes, I'll just go. He goes, where are you gonna go? To his mom's house. She's like, I'm just gonna go to your mom's house. He's like, well, I'm coming with you. She goes, no, I'll just get an Uber. He goes, no. It's either I go with you or you go nowhere. And I'm just standing there like, whoa, buddy. Like, what do I do? Do I fight him? You know, like, anyway, she grabs her jacket and she walks out. And I go, dude, are you good? He walks over to the counter and grabs my bottle of vodka. And he goes face to face with me. And he just goes, this is mine now, faggot. And he like pushes me a little bit. And I'm just like, and he just like literally like fucking a water bottle like this. And I'm looking at him and I'm just like, what are you looking at? Like, all right, whatever. And then he fucking just leaves. Her and him leave. This song's not appropriate for this part. So you know what I did? Why I left? I literally grabbed a duffel bag, opened up and just shoved in a bunch of clothes. I left my PS4, my Syntrex drawing pad, that's like $2,000. Left my Mac, left like a bunch of other shit too, right? And I just I phone failure and I just go, hey man, I'm hopping on a bus right now, like in the morning. Like Ralph's gone. I explained what happened to failure. And he goes, yeah, meet me over in Florida, whatever. And I just fucking start looking for tickets and stuff. And I had no money at this point. I was broke as fuck. And I ended up doing a stream in the morning. If people remember this, you see me doing a stream in the morning and I'm raising money just to get some money just for a fucking bus ticket to get the fuck out of there. And that's when the IRL streaming phase started. And then he tells people on his show, and I've bit my tongue for years about this. And he like walked out. Guys, it was demonic in there. It was horrific. And this was like the 5th or 6th crazy part. And but that last one was like, this cannot be fixed. This could not be fixed. And if you're wondering, Andy, hey Andy, well, you have your PS4 and your Syntrex pad back in your Mac, right? Well, when I moved back here, I've asked him for it 3 times and he never gave it back. Ever. Thank God he didn't, because I didn't give him my address. He doesn't have my address or my number or anything. And I'm like, you know what? It's like a divorce at this point. You know, like I lost out in the divorce type thing. I'd rather just like move on with my fucking life. Not to be gay or anything, but that's what it felt like. Sort of just like, you know what? I lost like $2,900 worth of stuff. That's it. Coach Red Pill is 4 things. The first thing that Coach Red Pill is a baby killer. He convinced his mistress to have an abortion while he was married.
The audience, how you guys planned that all together?
Yeah, I took a picture on Instagram of my sexy body. And then I DM'd it to Zoom, and I went, look at that logo. Okay, start there, but take over a fucking hour and a half to figure out
from the logo.
Don't be like, I know where it is instantly. Like you have to pretend like you're searching for it, right? And then that way, people won't think it.
Good content.
People think it's real. Yeah. Oh, it's great. Your acting was great too, by the way. Like Zoom, like I didn't even. You know, like those guys. Yeah, I was blown away by his.
I didn't know it was an op until you told me.
According to Andy, it was only one hooker, and she was a special lady.
After.
She was a very special lady.
It was 2 hookers after his fucking gut broke her in half.
Hold on. What do you mean by very special lady?
Oh, she was a very
It was
special
a shame
lady.
suicide.
So Andy tells me that Ralph gets a hooker $500 for a hooker. So she comes over and I guess all the guys were out, and I guess they were coming back, and the hooker was on its way over. So told like everybody, hey, you need to get the fuck out.
It's way over.
Well, it's 2020. I don't like to assume people's genders. So he tells everybody, get the fuck out, get out. Come back in like, I think it was like an hour or 2 hours later. And so they had to leave. And then I think they ended up coming back early, and Ralph got pissed off because they came back early. Well, the very next night, he gets the same hooker again. Reason being is because, she kissed me. Hookers don't do that.
Oh, that's amazing.
So,
Every single day, got a hooker in our hotel room. There's 4 witnesses to this, by the way. and it was the same hooker each time, $500, 500 USD each time she came over. The third time she came over, and so when Andy was streaming and Ralph wasn't doing anything, right? Well, it's because we tried to, hey man, we have to film some stuff. People are paying for this, right? Well, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. AG Luck and him almost fought. You want to know why? He heads up to all of us and goes, you better be out of the hotel by like 6 p.m. 6 p.m. you better be out of the hotel. AG Luck, he hates me to death, but he'll back me up on this story. And AG Luck was pissed at this point because he's like, we're not filming anything. This is fucking bullshit, da-da-da. Whatever, right? Well, it's 6:05 and we hadn't left. And even I was worried. I'm like, dude, I know when he's drunk what happens with him. We have to get the fuck out of here, right? 6:05, he walks in with the hooker and she's like, oh, hey. And he walks up and he's just like, what the fuck did I say? AG Luck walked right up. He goes, what the fuck? You want to fucking fight right now? I'll kick you fucking out. Like, they went at and they almost fought. And he goes, what did you say, AG Luck? I'll crack your head off the fucking floor. I'm not even kidding. And he goes, well, we're fucking leaving right now. The next day was day 4 of Miami, one of our last days. You're thinking, we should film that day, right? We should film that day. What does he do? Gets a hotel. So when you see him tweet, he tweeted a new hotel, and he's like, I'm on a new hotel. Because we were like, you're not going back to the hotel with the hooker anymore. So he rented an entire hotel for a single day to fuck that same hooker there. So I got blamed for it, and I never said anything. You've been threatening my family. You've been saying all these lies about me, saying personal stuff that's true, but like, I don't want people knowing that stuff. But whatever, you can say whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. Go ahead, make more lies. Say all my fucking dirty laundry. I don't care at this point because I've grown as a person, and you haven't.
So honestly, like I guess the bridge burning moment was, I think it was back when Ralph was using, false DMCA strikes to go after people who were like even mildly making fun of him. I think he did that to T-Clips. I think he did that to, Jersh. He did that to just like a good amount of people. And you know, as a person, yeah, exactly. And as a person who came into Ralph's streams through the I think the Boulder stream is when I started to like actively watch the Kill stream every night on weekdays or whatever. To see somebody whose like main claim to fame was exposing a thin-skinned, fat individual who was abusing systems because they couldn't handle mild mockery on the internet. To then just go around and do the exact same thing. I'm just like, okay, well, this is kind of lame. And all I had to do was say that, like, yeah, this is gay, this is lame, you should not be doing this, and this is shameful behavior. And you know, suddenly I'm evil. I'm apparently a homosexual deviant who assaults men in airport bathrooms. I don't know where he got that. But yeah, it's just yeah, it is what it is.
Isn't it better, Flab? Isn't it better, dude? What? Yeah, but I was gonna say, what? Like when you're his buddy, you're always walking on eggshells. One little thing, he snaps at you, and you go, okay, maybe I'll. Isn't it feel freeing when he went, fuck you, Andy? I'm like, this is amazing. Thank you, dude. You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck yourself, dude. And everyone's career who leaves Ralph, it's just you're Scrooge McDuck in the gold. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, Ralph. So how did you feel while you were there? Did you feel anything, like any tension before you left? Like you snuff it out, right? You could sniff that. He's gonna snap at me one day, right? Because you had an argument with him too. Yeah. So go ahead.
There's like 2 segments that kind of stick out to me. One's obviously the pill stream. Everyone knows about the pill stream. You know, he got like really upset about that. Because I think what really set him off was after his like weird, that's not true stream. He went kind of radio silent, and me and Gator put on a show with Josh and Gino Samuel to talk about Chris Chan, and it was a fairly successful show. I kind of think Ralph was a little bit resentful about that. I think he got kind of upset about that whole thing and people trying to steal his bit, when both me and Gator were just trying to hey, we're gonna keep interest in the show alive, kind of give people a thing to watch in the meantime. But then the other really just kind of it's the one where I'm not really quite picking up that he's really pissed off at me. That whole answer the fucking question. You sound like a real dipshit now. In hindsight, listening to that clip, he is just getting progressively more pissed off at the at just the mild fat jokes, and I think that's when he sort of soured on me. He would invite me on if I was covering something that was getting some views, or something that he wasn't really interested in, but saw that maybe his audience was interested in, so he didn't have to do work on the show. And I was like, fuck it, I'll do it, and I'll show my shit and stuff. And then it was just mocking the copyright strikes, and now I've never liked that flamenco.
A lot of your have some type of problem or just not cool anymore, but you know what? Respect the good times. Respect the money you fucking made. Jesus Christ.
No. That was
answer the fuck.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I
answer the question.
So this for context, this stream is after, I want to say it's after 25 to 45 minutes of just constant tech issues. I can't hear you. He's got one audio channel going through, and I want to say he's talking about Jim here, because Jim is the prized calf. He's the golden goose. He is probably the one person aside from Dick Masterson that Ralph will never ever even passive aggressively talk shit about. And I was just sort of checked out, because Ralph is sort of drunkenly rambling to himself, and I'm half listening, and I thought he was ranting to the audience, and apparently he was ranting to the people in the call. Yeah.
It's just amazing. Keep playing.
Question. I mean, you sound like a real fucking dipshit. Is that you, Flamenco? Is that you, Flamenco? By the way, if so, I'll take that back. But your response sounded stupid.
I don't really have any comment on it.
Well, how do you not have a comment to a soliloquy so strong?
Okay.
I don't have a comment to it, dude.
So you had a lot of questions from me the other night, and you wanted a lot of commentary from me the other night, but now you don't want to answer. Now let me finish what I was going to say. Now you don't want to answer basic political, internet connections, but you had a lot of questions about my personal life the other night, though, didn't you?
Yeah, off stream.
You'll stream, but you won't say anything of substance. No, not off stream. You started this shit on stream.
No, I made sure everything was off stream, dude.
You went full Dr. Phil on fucking stream. And I'm going to be dead honest with you. You want to talk about spilling tea? I don't give a fuck. I told Gator I just wanted to do the show with Gator tonight.
And I told you, we should do it with Flamenco.
Well,
guess what? I disagreed with that.
Okay, so, do you have a problem with me now, dude? If you want to do this online, we can do it online, but I don't think it's a good idea.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So
we'll do it.
Do you have a problem with me now, or what's up?
I mean, you said what you were gonna do. I'm saying.
Pause.
What are you?
Okay. Yeah.
Just briefly.
It's uncomfortable.
You're so desperately trying to get him to see reason. please, like, let's do this off the air. This is a really bad look. This is
Yeah.
making the show look unprofessional. And he's just so belligerently drunk. Like, just because you didn't suck him off loud enough after his soliloquy, like, how were you feeling at this point as Ralph was just, like, calling you out on the carpet and trying to humiliate you like this, talk to you like you were his slave? How were you feeling?
My main goal at that point was just to get him to like stop getting so belligerent, because, you know, like you were saying before, this is an extremely bad look. That was part of the reason I was like saying it's like, you know, because like the stream beforehand was the one where he was too drunk and on pills to like operate whatever he was using to operate for his OBS, and I had to use my stream settings to stream his shit like on a Google Voice call or whatever, because he couldn't fix whatever was going on, and he was like getting really belligerent, and I just like, okay, you know what, we're gonna stop it here, because Ralph is embarrassing himself essentially. Yeah, so I apologize for cucking you guys out of the Kino and the corn. In hindsight, I would not do this in the future.
All right.
What are you talking
This
about?
gets quite good, though, but it's a shame.
You said, do you want to do this now, here or now?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, and then you said, yeah, I'm going to do what I want to do. Well, go ahead and do it.
Do what?
That's what I'm asking, Flamenco.
Yeah, I'm asking what you're...
He didn't have a take on. He didn't have a take.
Yeah,
on the
I don't have a take on-
soliloquy because I was trying to manage other stuff at the same time, so I caught like part of it.
Yeah, and I'm answering DMs. Yeah.
That's not even.
I mean, we can go into this offline off air if you want, but it's probably not a good idea to do it on air.
Uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, why don't you test your luck?
Test my luck with what?
Do it.
No, I don't want to
what?
drag it. I don't want to drag it up in front of people.
You just
If you have
threaten
a
me.
problem with me, we can take care of it off air.
You just threaten me on air. Why don't you bring it up on air?
When did I threaten you on air?
He's not threatening you on air, dude.
You said, "Oh, I don't think it'll be good if it's on air." Well, put it on air.
Yeah, because it's it's never a good idea.
He said, "I don't think it's a good idea." What you didn't have a
because
problem with it on Monday.
Ralph, has it ever been a good idea for any fucking radio show or anything like that to
of course
air their
not.
fucking dirty laundry out on
I
fucking
agree. I mean, that's basic. That's basic 101. I'm just saying you.
So why are you agitating for it?
Because you seem to wanted to on, a day or two ago.
It's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do. But
Dude, he was trying to help you with the stuff, man.
Okay, well,
The flamenco's not the bad guy, man. It's okay.
If I'm not saying Flamenco's the bad guy, I'm saying he's a fucking, by his own admission, a massive fucking autist.
I am.
He cannot understand.
We all
he
are.
cannot understand.
I am, definitely.
Well, no, I'm not. I mean, I got maybe a slight autism, even to play games and read, sports and all this shit. Flamenco is a massive autist who can't fucking understand social cues. That's his fucking problem.
Okay.
It's rich coming from him.
And you can say a lot of things about me too. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, off air.
just say it on air.
No, I don't want to drag up dirty laundry on air.
So professional.
It's never a fucking good idea, dude.
I'm just saying, man. You really, the other night. Let me tell you something.
No. Real quick.
Okay, real quick.
So, just say what you want to fucking say, dude. Do you want me to still be on the show? Because if not, I'll just stop being on the show. But if you're gonna just keep on digging at me for these,
This is like a theme between me and Ralph, by the way. There's so the other, this is the pill stream like fight. The fight afterwards where like, I call him fat and he gets like really pissed off. he spent like 3 hours with like a bunch of other people in like his little support circle, trying to like, he's getting all pissed off at me, and they're trying to like calm him down. And I was like, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like playing games with my friends, and he like starts calling me, and he's like, I want you to apologize to me. And I'm like, I'm not going to apologize to you. It's like, if you don't apologize to me, you're off the show. All right, I guess I'm off the show. Like he
and then he's like, you want to fight me? Who do you think could win? Who do you think could win? Flam? You think that you can fight me, boy? And then you go like, well, Ralph, like, you're quite fat. He's like, no, what? No, my advantage in a fight. And then you're like, but Ralph, your arms are as short as a T-Rex. And he's like, I'll still get a hold of you, boy. You autistic spurg. He just threatens to beat the shit out of his co-hosts on air. And then he wonders why his show's in the fucking toilet. He has to depend on pedophiles like Mr. Girl and glowy feds like Richard Spencer to make $38.
Get fat. I got to live like the average Joe for the next 7 weeks and just sit here and listen to Tucker Carlson and watch Marvel movies and eat all day because I can't work out. So I'm down to lose the gunt then.
Well, it'd be tough for you to win the grand prize, but I mean, the best prize out of all of it is the self-improvement. It's not the rose tokens that I offer to the winners of the competition, but the best prize is the self-improvement to fight back against the globalists. And the Jews, Dick, the Mexican Jews.
I have spent so much of my fucking life trying to defend the rights of children. You come here with this shit. Go fucking kill yourself, nasty ass bitch.
What a brave stance you took! Give her a
defend the rights of children. You fucking nothing. I'll guarantee it. Go fucking shit.
How brave you are! Oh my
I'm actually
God!
really trying really hard.
Your
really
torch
hard to get back into teaching, and this kind of stuff makes it very difficult.
Fuck
you can go
shit.
fuck yourself.
It's over! Fuck being nice! Fuck this shit!
Go ahead. You don't know I am, do you? No, and I don't care. You don't know I am, do you? No, and I don't care.